We got some big news for Rivian stock investors as the company reported their quarterly production and delivery numbers. These numbers were much higher than the same quarter last year, but Rivian stock still fell because investors understood why the numbers were higher. It's because consumers were trying to get ahead of the electric vehicle tax credit that's ending, and all electric vehicle sales captured a boost in the most recently completed quarter. So Rivian reported that they produced 10,720 vehicles at their manufacturing facility in Normal, Illinois, and delivered 13,200 vehicles. Unfortunately for Rivian, the management team reiterated their outlook for 2025, actually downgraded it slightly by 500 vehicles to a midpoint of 42,500. The previous midpoint was 43,000 vehicles forecasted for delivery for 2025, which would be lower than what they delivered last year. But the quarterly figures were better. In the same quarter last year, the company delivered just 10,018 vehicles. So year over year, there was a nice increase for Rivian, which has struggled to generate growth here in 2025. In fact, in 2024, the company produced and delivered around 50,000 vehicles, and this year they're expecting a significant decrease down to 42,500, which is about 15% lower than at the same time last year. Unsurprisingly, Rivian's share price was down. Following this news, investors were hoping that this positive delivery figure for the current quarter would lead the management team to upgrade their full year outlook for electric vehicle sales. Less than 1 out of 10 vehicles sold in the United States are electric vehicles. It hasn't caught on the way it's caught on in other parts of the world like China and Europe, where people have better choices in terms of lower priced options. Most electric vehicles in the United States are more expensive than their internal combustion engine counterparts, and it's a lot more inconvenient. The charging infrastructure is not well established here, and so unless you have a home where you can charge your electric vehicle, looking to the public charging networks is unattractive for most buyers. In fact, it's so unattractive that Ford CEO said that as these electric vehicle tax credits expire, he's expecting, and he wouldn't be surprised if that share of electric vehicles, remember how I highlighted it's roughly 1 in 10 vehicles sold are electric vehicles, Ford CEO is forecasting that it's going to fall by half. Click the link below to watch the full video.